Spirited. Thank you for putting it so delicately.
Looks like one of the most iconic Spanish characters from 1919 is making a comeback on the big screen, and there's talk that Keanu Reeves could be playing Zorro. Let's dive into what we know so far, shall we? Before we get into the potential casting, let's take a quick refresher on Zorro for anyone who might not be familiar. Zorro, which translates to fox in Spanish, is a fictional character created back in 1919 by American writer Johnston McCulley. He's a legendary masked vigilante who operates in the Pueblo de Los Angeles in Alta California. His primary mission? To stand up for the common folk and indigenous people against corrupt and tyrannical officials and villains. He's instantly recognizable by his all-black ensemble, which includes a cape, a wide-brimmed hat called a sombrero cordobés, and of course a mask that covers the upper part of his face. What makes Zorro stand out is his incredible skills and his ability to stay one step ahead of the bumbling authorities. Even though there's a huge bounty on his head, Zorro's cunning and acrobatic abilities, combined with his expertise in swordsmanship, make him almost impossible to catch. In fact, he even has a little fun publicly humiliating the authorities as he goes along. Zorro's signature move is carving a Z with his rapier, either on his defeated enemies or on objects, to mark his territory and sign his work. His trusty steed, a black horse named Tornado, is always by his side, making them an iconic duo. Behind the Mask of Zorro is Don Diego de la Vega, a wealthy Californio and the son of Don Alejandro de la Vega, the richest landowner in California. Diego's mother is deceased, and when he's called back to California from Spain, where he's been studying, he discovers that the region has fallen under the rule of a harsh, oppressive dictator. To fight back, Diego adopts the masked persona of Zorro, using his skills in swordsmanship to challenge the villainous officials. To avoid suspicion about his secret identity, Diego pretends to be a coward and a foppish socialite, hiding his true fighting abilities. Zorro first appeared in McCulley's novel The Curse of Capistrano, which was initially a standalone story. However, the success of the 1920 film adaptation The Mask of Zorro, which starred Douglas Fairbanks, helped make Zorro a household name. This movie introduced the iconic Zorro costume, and it was so successful that McCulley went on to write more Zorro stories, which continued to captivate audiences for decades. Zorro ended up appearing in a total of 5 serialized stories, 57 short stories, and numerous films and TV series. One of the most famous adaptations is the 1957 to 1959 Disney series starring Guy Williams. Beyond books and films, Zorro's legacy stretches into comics, radio dramas, stage productions, and even video games. What's interesting about Zorro is that he's considered one of the earliest fictional masked Avengers with a double identity, which makes him a direct influence on other popular characters like Batman and the Lone Ranger. Zorro essentially set the template for what we now think of as superhero archetypes, and his legacy still resonates in pop culture today. Now, let's talk about the potential reboot of Zorro. We've heard some exciting rumors that the legendary character could be making a return to the big screen, and even more exciting, Keanu Reeves is reportedly being considered to take on the role of Zorro. This has definitely gotten fans talking, especially since Keanu is known for his action-packed roles in movies like John Wick and The Matrix. So why would Keanu be a good fit for the role of Zorro? For one, he's no stranger to playing a character with a dual identity, and his ability to bring a certain charm and stoic seriousness to his roles would definitely work well for the character of Don Diego de la Vega. Plus, let's face it, Keanu is practically ageless, and his action star pedigree makes him a natural choice for this type of role. Another reason Keanu could be a great choice is his ability to bring a little bit of humor and humility to his characters, which would be perfect for the moments when Zorro is publicly mocking the authorities or hiding his true identity as a foppish gentleman. Zorro's character requires someone who can balance both the swashbuckling action scenes and the more introspective moments as Diego grapples with his secret identity. Keanu has proven time and again that he can bring depth and nuance to action roles, which is exactly what Zorro needs in a modern reimagining. But what about who could play opposite Keanu Reeves in the role of the female lead? Zorro's love interest has always been an important part of the story, and for this reboot, there are a few actresses who could really bring something special to the role of a strong, independent, and spirited woman who captures Zorro's heart. One actress who has been thrown around in rumors is Zendaya. She's an absolute powerhouse of talent and could bring a level of depth to the role of Zorro's love interest. Zendaya's ability to convey strength and vulnerability would be ideal for a character who not only supports Zorro, but also challenges him and adds another layer to the story. In terms of casting, Zendaya could play someone who is already strong and independent before meeting Zorro, making her more than just a damsel in distress. Her character could be an ally to Zorro, working alongside him to fight against injustice. Plus, Zendaya has the charisma and screen presence to make the role her own, bringing both elegance and strength to the character. Now, as far as who might direct this reboot, there's one name that comes up frequently in conversations about Zorro: the Mask of Zorro director, Martin Campbell. His experience with swashbuckling action and his ability to balance humor, action, and emotional depth would make him an excellent choice to helm a new Zorro movie. Campbell's previous work on Casino Royale and The Legend of Zorro shows that he knows how to craft compelling stories that resonate with audiences while also delivering the action and spectacle that fans expect from a Zorro movie. Alternatively, another director who could be a great fit is Chad Stahelski, known for his work on the John Wick series. Stahelski has a proven track record of delivering intense, well-choreographed action sequences, and given Keanu Reeves' involvement, his direction could bring a fresh, modern take on Zorro. Stahelski's style would certainly lend itself to the dynamic action sequences Zorro is known for, while still allowing for character-driven moments. While these are just rumors, and there's still a lot of mystery surrounding this potential Zorro reboot, the idea of Keanu Reeves taking on the role of the iconic character is definitely exciting. If Valderrama is involved, maybe Banderas could even make a cameo to pass on his wisdom to the next Zorro. With the right mix of action, humor, and charm, this reboot could capture the essence of the classic character while appealing to modern audiences. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.